Hey guys, today myself and our fitness professional Allister Parlane are going to talk to you a little bit about posture and how getting into the correct posture or an improved posture can help you move better in your swing. When it comes to bad posture, what we tend to see is two main types of posture. The two main types tend to be S posture, where we see a lot of arching in the lower back, and then we tend to see C posture, where we see a very rounded look to the back. Neither of these are very good for the golf swing because they really inhibit movement. So when we see somebody in S posture, what we tend to see is a real limitation in moving their hips correctly. C posture tends to be a little bit of the opposite. We tend to see a very rounded look to the top of the back, and that really restricts any shoulder movement in the backswing. Before we tackle it in terms of how to fix that in the actual golf swing, what I'm going to do is pass you over to Allister, our fitness professional, and he's going to talk you through a couple of quick exercises where you can improve your posture in the gym and then work outside, and we can start tackling it in the swing.
There are two key things you need to have a great setup posture. One is the ability to hinge forward from the hips, and number two is to maintain a neutral spine position. So first one, I'm going to give you a drill to encourage you to hinge properly forward from the hips. So what I want you to do is grab your driver, place it the full duration in the back, so all the way from the lower back all the way up to the top of the head. Ideally what I want to see is there's no gaps in the shaft here or the head's protruding forward. So you've always got point of contact to the shaft. From here, first movement is going to be push your bum down and backwards and then hinge forward like this. Okay, I want you to repeat this 10 times, having the feeling when you go into your golf posture that you can maintain that position. Okay, second part for your golf posture is looking at, we're going to split up into two sections. The lower back area first of all. So I think one crucial thing we need to have is the ability to pelvic tilt. So that's to arch your lower back and then crunch through. So if you feel you can't do that in standing posture or golf posture, here's a great drill for you. You're going to go onto all fours. Using a mirror, make sure you've got a nice flat back, and what I want you to do is arch your lower back and then crunch up as best you can. Arch lower back and crunch up as best as you can. The second part of this is the ability to maintain good T-spine extension, and that's the top part of this drill. So from here, where you lose this extension, your head comes off and your shoulders start to hunch. So it's important we get good extension in the spine. So the last drill I'm going to give you, you're going to lie flat on the floor, onto this position here. What I'd like you to do is suck in your stomach muscles. So you're almost like you've lifted your stomach off the floor. You're going to extend, look forward, and then I want you to just lift up and back down. Again, repeating 10 repetitions. Where you should feel the tension is in that mid-back area. Okay, so now you've covered a couple of basic exercises with Allister. Now we can start to bring it into the golf swing. So for me especially, I tend to get a lot of curvature in my lower back, so that would kind of imply S posture a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is a very quick drill that I like to do with my students, where I set up, I just roughly get my distance from the ball, and I'm going to pop the club just over my right shoulder. So you'll see my shoulders are very relaxed and very much in my natural standing posture. And what I'm going to do from there is try and bend forward from my hips and try and keep the back in a very neutral, or as neutral a position as I can. So let's give that a go. I'm going to set up to the golf ball, pop the club over my shoulder, try and really get most of that bend from my hips. I'm going to soften the knees a little bit and basically drop the club. Now you'll still see that my lower back is still a little bit curved, so what I'm going to do is try and tuck my pelvis underneath me. That kind of flattens the back out. And that's what I want you to feel. So you're going to go slightly to the opposite side of whatever bad posture you're in. So if you're in C posture or a rounded back, you're going to try and almost straighten out the back by arching it just a little bit more. I'm the opposite. So what I'm going to do is that same drill again. I'm going to pop the club over my shoulder. I'm going to bend into the ball or bow into the ball, soften my knees and drop the club. From that position, I'm going to try and flatten my back out just a little bit, and I'm going to give it a swing. And that to me gives me a lot more movement, a lot more freedom to actually move into the backswing and really strike through that golf ball. So try that drill at home, try a couple of those exercises and see how you get on. It should really help improve your ability to move and ability to create a proper wind up in the backswing.